Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub. Today, we're taking a closer look at a motorcycle that brings back pure retro charm and blends it with modern-day usability at the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200. This little dual-purpose machine is the perfect definition of simplicity meeting versatility. It's a bike that doesn't try to be overcomplicated, but rather focuses on what really matters: fun, comfort, and freedom on two wheels. Whether you're an urban commuter or an adventure seeker looking for a light, nimble machine to explore trails, the VanVan 200 has you covered. So, let's dive into this full review and see why Suzuki decided to revive this cult classic for 2026. The first thing you'll notice about the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 is its unmistakable design. It's a throwback to the 1970s era of scramblers and beach bikes, short, stubby, and loaded with character. The round headlight, teardrop-shaped fuel tank, and the massive fat tires immediately make it stand out from the crowd. Suzuki has kept the design minimal and retro, giving it an authentic old-school personality that's hard to find in modern motorcycles. The low seat height of just 770 mm makes it approachable for riders of all heights, while the long flat seat offers excellent comfort for both the rider and passenger. Suzuki offers the 2026 VanVan 200 in three color options: a glossy metallic Triton blue, a classy solid black, and a dual-tone yellow-white combination that really captures its vintage essence. Moving on to the heart of the bike, the VanVan 200 is powered by 199cc, air-cooled, single-cylinder SAC engine that's fuel-injected and tuned for smooth, linear power delivery. It produces around 16 horsepower and 15 Nm of torque, which may not sound like a lot on paper, but it's more than enough for the kind of riding this motorcycle is built for. The 5-speed gearbox is slick and easy to operate, offering a relaxed and predictable riding experience whether you're cruising through city streets or gliding over sandy trails. The throttle response is crisp, and thanks to Suzuki's reliable fuel injection system, the VanVan 200 delivers consistent performance with impressive fuel efficiency, averaging around 45 km per liter. That makes it not just fun to ride but also easy on the wallet. Where the VanVan truly shines is in its versatility. Its lightweight construction and compact dimensions make it incredibly easy to handle, especially in tight urban conditions. The wide, chunky tires provide exceptional stability on different surfaces, be it city roads, gravel paths, or even light off-road trails. The front suspension features telescopic forks, while the rear uses a single shock absorber, tuned for comfort and flexibility. The bike absorbs bumps and potholes with ease, making it an ideal choice for daily commutes or weekend adventures. And let's not forget that iconic wide rear tire, a 180-section rubber that gives the VanVan its signature look and adds a sense of stability even at low speeds. In terms of braking, Suzuki has equipped the VanVan 200 with a front disc and a rear drum setup, which offers more than enough stopping power for its lightweight frame. The braking feel is progressive and predictable, perfect for beginners and casual riders alike. ABS is also available in the 2026 model, which adds an extra layer of safety and confidence when braking in slippery conditions. Comfort is another key highlight of the VanVan. The riding posture is completely upright, with wide handlebars that provide excellent control and balance. The seat is softer and spacious, designed for long hours of riding without fatigue. The bike's low weight, around 128 kilograms, means maneuvering it through traffic or pushing it into a parking spot is effortless. It's a motorcycle that truly welcomes all kinds of riders, from complete beginners to seasoned enthusiasts who just want something simple and enjoyable to ride. Suzuki has also modernized the VanVan 200 for 2026 with a few subtle yet meaningful updates. The instrument cluster now features a compact digital display integrated with an analog speedometer, giving you a mix of retro and modern feel. It shows all the essential information like speed, fuel level, trip meter, and odometer. The lighting system has been updated with LED technology, offering brighter illumination while keeping the classic round headlight design intact. The overall build quality feels solid and durable, something Suzuki has always been known for. Now, let's talk about performance in real-world conditions. On city streets, the VanVan 200 feels light, flexible, and extremely easy to control. Its engine delivers smooth torque at lower RPMs, making it ideal for stop-and-go traffic. Out on open roads, it can comfortably cruise at speeds of 90–100 km/h without any strain. However, the VanVan isn't about high-speed performance, it's about easygoing fun. It's a bike that encourages you to take the scenic route, enjoy the breeze, and rediscover the joy of simple motorcycling. When taken off-road, the wide tires and soft suspension make it surprisingly capable on dirt or sand. It's not a hardcore trail machine, but it handles light off-roading with confidence and charm. As for fuel efficiency and maintenance, the VanVan 200 keeps things simple. With a 6.5-liter fuel tank and excellent mileage, you can easily get a range of around 250 kilometers per tank. Being air-cooled and mechanically straightforward, it's cheap to maintain and highly reliable. Spare parts are easily available through Suzuki's global network, and service intervals are widely spaced, adding to its appeal as a practical, everyday motorcycle. Now, when it comes to pricing, Suzuki has positioned the 2026 VanVan 200 as an affordable, lifestyle-oriented bike. The estimated price starts around $4,899 in the US market, or roughly a superscript 1.3.9 lakh in India, expected ex-showroom. For that price, you get a motorcycle that combines vintage design, everyday practicality, and a sense of freedom that only a lightweight two-wheeler can deliver. In essence, the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 is not just another motorcycle, it's an attitude. It's about slowing down, enjoying the ride, and embracing the road less traveled. It's the kind of bike that makes every short trip feel like an adventure. Whether you're heading to the beach, the Café Tilde copyright, or a countryside trail, it's not built for speed, it's built for smiles. So, if you're someone who values style, simplicity, and that nostalgic feeling of true motorcycling freedom, the Suzuki VanVan 200 might just be your perfect companion. It's fun, efficient, unique, and has that unmistakable retro personality that makes it stand out anywhere you go. That wraps up our full review of the 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200. What do you think about this little retro adventurer? Would you pick it over something like the Yamaha TW200 or the Honda Trail 125? Let us know your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed this detailed review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gear Shift Hub, and stay tuned for more deep dive reviews of the latest motorcycles from around the world. Until next time, may ride safe, ride free, and keep your gears shifting smoothly.